I'll be honest, I don't think this is working out. I think it's finally time to move on and upgrade my new art studio space. So this is my art studio space. I have this corner and most of this wall, and it's been kind of working for me to make art here, but I do have a couple issues with it. First is this desk. So I actually really like it, and I love how it's glass, but the glass is not actually the best for making content because it's very reflective. And as you probably just noticed, this desk is quite wobbly, but there's not really much I can do about it. Nice. Is that going in the blooper reel? I swear that was not intentional. But as you can tell, there are definitely some problems with this desk. All right, so not only is there not very much storage on the desk, the storage that I do have is this plastic tub. And you guys saw this in the apartment tour video, and that worked great for that space, but I do want to upgrade to a little bit more. And finally, I just don't love the aesthetics and the vibes of this corner, and I think that's reason enough for a change. But before I bring anything new in, I need to see if I need to throw anything out first. First, I want to make sure that everything that I do have actually works, because I know I definitely have some pens that are probably on their last lives here. So I have all of these, and all of these. So I'm gonna do a little test swatch in my sketchbook and see what needs to get thrown out. So making sure that the nib is still alive, still clean. You can see this one is doing very well. So that is a keeper. So these are all the ones that get to stay, and these are the ones that are sadly gonna be rehomed into the trash. So now I'm gonna clear off the desk and clean up a little bit. Let's get rid of this thing. I didn't snap and I fell. Let's get rid of this thing. Ta-da! I got some L bracket floating shelves, and they're gonna go right up there. These smell like charcoal briquettes. So the shelves are finally put up. If you're gonna come at me for not using drywall anchors, please don't. That was a calculated decision not to use those. Right here. Wait, it says no knife. How am I supposed to open this? I guess I'll just be really careful. We got most of the cabinet built, but I don't know if I want to put the wheels on. I think they can lock, so it shouldn't like wiggle around too much, but I don't know if it like cheapens the look of the cabinet, but it also might be really nice to be able to move it around a little bit if I'm like vacuuming or something. So I think I'm gonna put them on, and I can always take them off if I need to. Let's do that. All right, final steps on this cabinet. It has been quite a journey. Not really that bad, it just always takes so long to build this stuff. So this was a little bit of an ordeal to get this thing together, but we are on the home stretch here. takes so much longer than you expect. Even if you budget a couple hours. No, what's going on? Last one. There we go. All right, got this thing done and got the shelves put up, which doesn't seem like much for the first day, but I think tomorrow's gonna be a lot more fun, a little more decorating, a little bit more organizing. The hard part's done today, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is day 2 and hopefully the final day of this studio makeover. Here is how the space looks so far. You can see I have the shelves up, I have the drawer unit right here, and we're gonna fill them up today. So this is the fun part. Okay, so this is the stuff that I still have to open. This is gonna be a cool little hanging light bulb that I think is gonna go right up there. This is the actual cord for it, and this is a little stand for my sketching. So I'm gonna open this one first. Just gonna throw that on the floor and recycle it later. I think that will be perfect. And let's do this guy. Oh, come on, I was so close. Nice, we got hooks to put it up to the ceiling if we want to, which I think is what I want to try to do, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So let's give it a test. This is so pretty. It's like a Christmas ornament. All right, let's get this set up. So I think like, oh God, like over here? I think something like that. All right, now for the final test. And we have light. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, let's organize this drawer cabinet. So what my game plan is to put my finished works here on the bottom, and then most used to least used is how I'm gonna organize it, but I'm gonna put stuff in, I think, bottom up. Hopefully that makes sense. A bunch of my recent pieces here, so if you're curious about how I store my stuff, it's just in a big pile. Because hopefully someday I'll be able to scan these and maybe make prints of some of my favorites. Okay, next I think is gonna be my acrylic stuff. So I have my sketch pad, or sorry, my acrylic paper, the actual little plasticky thing, and this is the old one I'll keep as a backup, and then this is an in-progress piece. So next I'll do my watercolor stuff. So this is that new sketch pad I got, that's the biggest one. 11 by 14, fits perfectly, that's very satisfying. I have my mixed media sketchbook. Oh, that actually fits perfectly this way. I like that. My watercolor book, and then my Arches watercolor book. Beautiful. And I'll put in my actual paints right there. Very nice. Next is gonna be my sketchbooks. So these two are actually basically done, and I need to do an updated sketchbook tour. And then this one is my current working one, and it's also actually almost done. So I need to buy a new one, buy like the size. So I think I'll probably keep these two general sizes and go from there. Then for this top drawer, I don't know what I want in there quite yet. I'll put my pencils in there for now, and then as I'm unpacking the little tub, I'll see what else we have in there. So we got the shelves all decorated all the way over here, and now it's time for the desk, the final piece, I think. Okay, now time for the pens, pencils, brushes, and palette knives. And for that, if you watch my pottery video, you'll see that I made paintbrush holders exactly for this purpose. Well, actually Natalie made this one, but the sentiment remains the same. Okay, I think up there, because this will be closer up. And I don't know if I love those at the moment. That seems like a lot of pottery, especially since I like to keep my tablet over here. So maybe we'll kind of mix things around. But let's try that for now. We lost some leaves there on the journey, but I think we'll be okay. I think this palea needs more light, which is why I'm moving it over here, because hopefully that gives it a little bit more sun exposure. I also got this fancy candle, so I want to put that up. So here is my final little shelving contraption. I do want to talk a little bit about the stuff I have on here. Obviously I have the fake plants. I just like the draped greenery look quite a bit, and I think it looks quite nice for when I'm shooting far away, and you can see my desk, and this is in the background. These are all my acrylic paints. Remember I told you guys I had a plan when I was taking them out of the little plastic tub, and this was it. Here we go. If it bothers you, if it's not in rainbow order, I don't care. I like it this way. This is kind of how they come in the package. Again, another little fake plant here. And then these are 3 of my rocks that I had in my rock collection. This might be like a rotating thing where I display my favorite rocks that I find. They're a little bit high up, but that's okay. Maybe I can switch those around with the geodes. Finally, we have this light bulb. Hopefully it looks really cool. I'm excited to see it at night. I hope it doesn't catch anything on fire because it's pretty warm. I put my Monstera here to kind of hide some of the cable management, and the Monstera likes this little corner too. And then the storage cabinet here. Eventually, hopefully I'll have a printer maybe here, like a printer scanner thing for my artwork. So here's the final desk setup. I am very pleased with how it turned out. I have my little tabletop easel for my sketchbook, so I can actually have a nice angle as I'm drawing. As you can see here, I think it's gonna be a lot more comfortable for me to draw this way without having to flip up the entire table. So I'm really happy about that. I have my pens, brushes, pencils, and tortillions over here. And then I just have my erasers in this little pocket here, which I think is gonna be fine for them to be accessible and ready to go. I have my little plant here. I have my tablet here. I have not ran the charger to it yet. That's gonna go all the way to the power bank on the other side, but hopefully keep it pretty minimal in terms of cable management because no one likes messy cables. And then I have my nice big candle here. It smells really, really good. It's called Storm, which is actually the name of my puppy back in Iowa, but it does not smell like her at all. This smells much better. She's a big black lab, and this is not the same at all. As a whole, I am super happy with how this space turned out. Let me know what you guys think. Any thoughts? Anything I can improve? Maybe some organizational things that I haven't thought about, but I'm super happy with how this looks. I'm excited to create art in this space, which was my original goal, and I'm excited to see what I can come up with right on this desk. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this little art studio makeover, and I'll see you next time. Bye.